Hey everyone, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And welcome to another episode of Fix Your Wix, the series where we take one of your websites and we redesign the homepage for fun and educational purposes. If you'd like to participate in a future episode of Fix Your Wix, then there will actually be a link in the description below to a form that you can fill out. For today's episode, we're going to be redesigning the website for a company called Munchy Hub that basically creates home good desserts and delivers it to their customers. And I believe it's only in the UK. So if you want some really good looking desserts and you live in the UK, then feel free to check out this website. But let's go ahead and start designing. So the first thing that we are going to do here is actually work on the hero section. The header we're going to completely skip because they already have the wide header that looks really nice. So we're just going to leave this one as is. But for this hero section, it doesn't really tell me what the company does, and this video kind of seems a little randomly placed. I see what they're going for, but I don't really feel like it works here in this situation. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and drag this down. I'm also just going to put the video here in this strip here as well. Perfect. And let's go ahead and add a strip just like this. For this strip, let's just go ahead and change the background to this pink color for now. Let's also add like 3 columns just like that. In this second column, let's actually change that background to their video. And in the toolbar, let's go ahead and make this strip like 900 pixels in height. Something like that looks really nice. Okay. The next thing we want to do is add a strip. So we're going to come over here and we're just going to add a strip right here. Perfect. We're going to put this one on top of the other one. And we're going to bring this one up just like that. We're going to pull this one right up against the edge and we'll make this one 900 pixels as well. Now what we want to do here is remove the background color. And then we want to change this to an image. And we'll choose this little cutout that I created with their logo, and it looks something like that. So now if we just go ahead and press preview on the website, here we have this really nice graphic with their video, and it looks a lot nicer, just like that. And if we wanted to, with this video, we can actually come into the settings for this, and we can even leave it as this pink and then just make it a little bit lighter. So it looks something like this. Or we can even turn it to white if we wanted to. However, I do think that this pink looks really nice. So let's leave it at maybe like 30% opacity. And then we'll bring this strip right back up. Perfect. Now what I want to do is go ahead and add another strip on top. Then we'll add it to this strip right here. Okay. We'll make this one maybe like 600 pixels, something like that. We'll bring it right here into the middle. For this one, let's remove the background color completely. And we'll add a column. So now we can put content over here to kind of explain this company and what they do. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out real quick and delete this extra space that we have and press exit. Perfect. And now what I want to do is add some text. So what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is actually come down to this text right here. I'm going to copy this, bring it all the way up here, and I'm going to paste it into this column right over here. Now, instead of Munchy Hub, we need to have something that says delivering delicious desserts. And I'm just going to go ahead and align this content to the left. And I didn't spell delicious right. And something like that looks pretty nice. Then let's go ahead and come all the way down here again. Let's grab this text. We'll pull it up here and we'll press paste. And just above that, we'll have something that says United Kingdom. And if you wanted to, we could even make this like a really dark red. We can even make it the green, that another accent color for the website. We can leave it as white, but personally, I kind of really like this really dark red here. So let's go ahead and choose that one. The next thing I want to do is add another strip down here. For this strip, I do want there to be a shape divider. So we're going to go to shape. I want this to be on the top. I want to have an ellipse. And then I want to customize the design. We're going to make it the pink to match the section above. We can adjust the height however we want. We can even add the layer effect. And then we'll do the fade to bottom effect direction. So something like that. Let's also change the background to pure white rather than like the off-white gray. So we'll have something that looks like that. And then with this strip right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up just a little bit like that. That way we're kind of removing some of the unnecessary space there. And then let's go ahead and add a new strip here down below. For this strip in particular, I'm gonna come over to strip background design. We're gonna go into color. I want there to be a gradient. I want the gradient to be from the top to bottom. For this top gradient, I want it to be this pink. For the bottom gradient, I want it to be the green. So we have something that looks like that. And I want this to be like 2000 pixels in height, something like this. Okay, perfect. Now what I want to do is go ahead and add another strip here to this strip. We'll just attach it here, just like that. For this strip, let's remove the background color. And we're gonna add an image. So for this, we're kind of creating the scroll effect thing that I created several videos ago. So what we're gonna do is get this image right here. We're gonna set the scroll effect to reveal, just like that. And let's go ahead and copy and paste it. That way we have two of these. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and copy and paste this again. We'll bring this one down. And for this one, we're gonna change the image. Scroll background, just like that. But let's go ahead and remove the scroll effect from this one. Okay. So now what I want to do is go ahead and grab this strip right here. We're gonna make this one 1000 pixels. And we're gonna send it to the top. We're gonna grab this one right here. We're gonna make this one 1000 pixels as well. But we're gonna send this one to the bottom. And then with this strip right here, we're gonna make this one 2000 pixels. And we're gonna send this one to the top. So now we should see something that looks like this, but when we press preview, we should have something that looks like this. And that looks pretty good. Okay. So in each of these, I want to place a number. So let's go ahead and grab this text right here. I'm gonna paste it in this column right here. I'm going to change this to a number. So let's do 1. Let's make sure it's centered. And we'll just place it like right about here. I think that looks really good. Then let's copy and paste it. We'll bring it down. We'll put it right above this one. And we'll change this to 2. Okay, let's copy and paste it again. We'll bring it down to this one right here. We'll type in 3. And we'll do it one more time for number 4, which will be right here. And we'll change it to 4. Okay. So basically what we're kind of doing is replacing this section right here with the kind of cool scroll effect. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this image right here, this vector art. I'm going to come all the way over here to the top. And what I want to do is add a strip here. So what we're going to do is press add strip. We're going to add it on top, just like that. We're going to remove the background color. We're going to add a column here. So now over here in this left column, I want to paste in that vector art that we had. And we'll make it quite a bit bigger. We'll make sure it's centered. And for this one, we want it to be basically centered right on the 1. Okay. Then let's come down here and we'll grab the text here. So we'll do explore food and all of these different elements here. We'll come back up here to number 1 and we'll paste in this content. We'll group them real quick and we'll center them up. Of course, we do need to kind of change these elements to be a different color than white, than the background, right? So what we're gonna do is do that. We're gonna go ahead and left align it. For this text right here, maybe we can choose that dark red again. And once again, we'll go ahead and align it to the left and put it right underneath the title. Then for this button, let's go ahead and change the design. So what we're gonna do is do a nice fill color like this. Let's remove the border because we don't need it. And then on hover, let's go ahead and change it to like this dark red and make the text white. So now let's grab this, we'll put it right here, just like that. Now with this new group, we'll go ahead and make sure it's centered, just like that. And now I'm gonna basically do the same exact thing that I just did here for each one of these down here. So now if we preview the website so far, here is what we are gonna see. We're gonna have a nice little hero section. And then once you scroll down, we'll start getting into like what this company does, and it looks really, really nice. Now I need to adjust the numbers a little bit, but I think this looks really, really cool. So this next section, I kind of want to have another really cool scroll effect. So what we're gonna do is kind of add a strip here. Let's make this one maybe like 900 pixels. So let's call it 900 pixels. And we're going to make the background color kind of like a light pink, something like that. Then we're gonna add a strip to this, just like this. We'll drag it over the strip, just like that. Okay. Then I want to remove the background color from this. Then let's change the background to an image. Text right here that says free delivery over and over. Now I'm gonna make this like 100 pixels in size, something like that. And then for the scroll effect, I want this one to pan right, just like that. And I'm just gonna place it right here. I'm gonna copy and paste it, put this one below it, and I'm just gonna do this to kind of fill up the screen. And then for every single other one, what I want to do is come over here and I want this one to pan left. So number 4, we're gonna pan left. Number 6, let's pan left. And lastly, number 8 will also pan left. Now, I don't know if this company offers free delivery, but this is still a really cool effect that we should have that will look something like this. And that looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and for this next part, let's go ahead and add a strip right here, just like this. For this one, we're going to remove the background. Then we're going to come over to the shape dividers. We're going to go to top and we want this one to be an ellipse, just like before. For this one, we want a white ellipse. We want the layered effect, and then we want the fade to bottom, just like that. And we'll put it right here on top, just like this. And we'll send it to the top, just like that. Okay, next we can zoom out and get rid of this extra space here. And then for this next section, we're basically gonna do the same exact thing, except this one is going to be reversed. But let's go ahead and build that next section first. So this next section is going to be like the about section right here. So let's go ahead and add a section. Let's make this one the pink color. And let's give us some room to work with. Let's say maybe like 800 pixels. For this one, I kind of just want it to be a little bit basic. So we'll just add a strip here. Over here on the right, let's add the image of Gina. We'll paste it here just like this. And we can make it pretty big, just like that. And then for this text, we'll go ahead and just copy this. Let's paste it over here. And just like before, let's go ahead and align the content to the left. And then for these paragraph fields, let's go ahead and make these the dark red. And for this About Us text, I kind of want this to be a little bit bigger. So maybe we can do something like 60 pixels, maybe even a little bit bigger. Let's do like 80 pixels. Okay. And obviously that doesn't look the best because it's so short in width. So let's go ahead and expand this just like that. We'll do the same thing for this paragraph text to kind of match the text above. Okay. Then we'll kind of scoot these closer together. Okay, and then with this text, then we can go ahead and center just like that. And I think that looks really good. Now what we need to do is create this strip right here. And we're gonna create the reverse version of this white one right here. So what we're gonna do is come over to settings, remove the color. Then we're gonna go to shape divider. We want the bottom ellipse and we want this to match the color of the section below. So we'll do this pink color. And just like before, we'll do the layered effect and we'll do it from the bottom like that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and stick this into this section right here and we'll send it to the bottom. So then we'll grab the strip and bring it up just like that. So now we have something that looks like this. And it looks really, really cool. Another section that we have right here is this section right here. And honestly, I wouldn't even touch that. That one already looks really, really good. So I'm just gonna leave that one as is. But we can go ahead and delete this one right here because we added our own. I'm gonna zoom out just so I can come down here and delete the extra space. And now we can go ahead and begin working on this contact section. Personally, I think that all of this content can just be aligned to the left instead of the right. It would already look a lot better. So we're just gonna align all of this content to the left, and then we'll just grab the full group and we'll send this to kind of like the left area, just like that. And maybe we can align it with this image right here. So we'll go ahead and stick it right there. And then for all of these right here, we'll go ahead and grab all of these text and we'll make it that dark red. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next, for this area right here, I would kind of bring in the stretch a little bit, something like this. It looks pretty good. So that can stay as is. And then this is the footer right here. And besides adding the logo here, I would say this looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna bring this down and I'm just gonna come up to the header real quick. I'll grab these elements, we can group them. And we'll copy these and we'll just paste it right here in the footer. Just like that. And then for this delivery, I would actually kind of match it with this, and then events would be right about here to match with the social. And then on the actual footer, I know she has like a subscribe form, so that would fill up that extra space right there. And then if you want to, you could even have this actually be in the middle. And then we could actually bring these things down a little bit like that. And I think that looks pretty good like that. Okay, so if we just go ahead and press preview, here is the look of the brand new Munchy Hub website. And I think it looks really cool. Of course, we probably need to fix these numbers right here to make sure it like fits perfectly. But I think this looks really nice. And that's basically gonna wrap it up for today's video of Fix Your Wix. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix and Editor X content coming out really soon. Also, if you want to participate in this Fix Your Wix series, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the link in the description to fill out that form. But I just want to say thank you for watching again, and I'll see you all in the next one.